So what is your name?
My name is Yogendra.
Yogen. So please tell me about yourself.
My name is Yogendra Singh, and my father name is Mr. Mohan Singh. Basically, I'm from Riva, and now I am about my graduation. I have completed graduation in this year, and about my family's form members in my family, including me. And I had completed full stack development certification from Pro Skill Hub, and now pursuing internship from last 6 months.
Okay. So Yogendra, what are your hobbies?
Hobby. My hobbies is I like to play cricket, but as a web developer, I like to follow new IT trends by researching new technologies.
What are your strengths?
My strength is I am collaborative person and ethics for work and dedicated to work and time punctual.
What are your weaknesses?
My weaknesses is my English was not good, but I am working on it.
Okay. So Yogen, what are the languages you have covered during your full stack development certification?
In front end, I had covered HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and in backend, I had covered uh, Ruby and framework on Rails. And by connecting database connectivity for using MySQL.
Okay. So Yogen, why did you choose to get into the IT sector?
Because my cousin brother is now in IT field in Hyderabad. They are suggested me, and then searching in Google, YouTube, and then decided move to IT field.
Why not as a front-end developer and why did you choose back-end development?
Because my interest in logical part and ROR is a good technologies. Yes, ROR provide a multiple functionality, and then in backend I choose ROR.
Okay, what is the reason you choose ROR? Okay. Okay, so have you made any projects during your internship?
Yes, I have make three projects.
Explain your project, please.
Now current project is e-commerce. I have added multiple functionalities like login sign up page using the device them and assign the role of using Rolify them like admin, supplier, and user. Admin can access the supplier and the user data, and supplier upload the product and track their product, and user can see the product and add product in the add cart. And one more thing is using active storage, we can upload the multiple image.
Okay. So Yogendra, what was your role in that project?
Sir, my role is can uh, make a login sign image and assign role uh, of active storage and upload multiple image.
So what is Ruby on Rails?
Ruby on Rails. Ruby is a dynamic open source object oriented reflective language, and on Rails is a framework on Ruby. It written a Ruby code.
What is migration?
Migration is a way to manage change in our Rails application database schema over time.
What is Docker?
Docker is a containerization platform. It is used to run, deploy, and create application.
Okay. What is Slack?
Slack basically it is uh, Slack is a messaging platform for here collect the information and that are so needed. I'm no sure sir, this question.
What is scaffolding?
Scaffolding is a tool that are quickly generate model view and controller.
Okay. What is asset pipeline?
Asset pipeline is a features that are allowed to manage our assets such as images, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript in a more organized and efficient way. It precompile and compress our assets and reduce their file size and make more our application load faster.
Okay. So what is active storage?
Active storage we can use active storage for uploading files like Amazon S3, Microsoft Azure, attaching these files in active record object. These files are common in the JPG, MP4, and so on.
What is association?
Association it is used to connection between two active record objects. And several types of association like belong to, has many, has many through, has one through, and has and belong to many.
What is MVC?
MVC stand for Model View and Controller. It is a main architecture of our Rails applications. A model represents the data and logics in our Rails application. It interacts with the database, and a model is also responsible for validating the data and ensure that is accurate. And view is representing the data to show the user, and controller handle the user request and updating the model and select a view to render the output.
What is ORM?
ORM stand for Object Relational Mapping. It is based on the active record object, and it is used to manipulate the data in the database. By the help of ORM, we did not need to run SQL query in terminal.
What is polymorphism?
Polymorphism. It is a combination between two words, poly and morphism. Poly means many, morphism means form. It means object having different behavior or form is called polymorphism.
What are the types of polymorphism?
Basically, two types of polymorphism: runtime polymorphism and compile time polymorphism.
What is the difference between runtime and compile time?
And compile time polymorphism, a class have many methods having same name but different argument is called compile time polymorphism. And runtime polymorphism define two classes with same methods and name in two different classes. It's called runtime polymorphism.
What are the types of inheritance?
Basically, five types of inheritance: single level inheritance, multi-level inheritance, multiple inheritance, and hierarchical inheritance, and hybrid inheritance.
What is abstraction?
Abstraction, basically, it is a one concept of hopes. When we use abstraction, we cannot show the unnecessary data for user, only show necessary data.
Give me a real life example of inheritance.
A real life example of inheritance for this child and parent. The child inherit the properties of parent.
What is access specifiers?
Are used with the accessibility and visibility of our class.
What is garbage collection?
Garbage collection is a process that are automatically free up space by deleting object there is no longer in use.
Give me a real life example of abstraction.
Abstraction real life example is music player. We can use music player for listening music, and there are some features like play, pause, and increase and decrease volume button. And this button we use as per our requirement, but didn't need to know how it works.
What is the difference between private, public, and protected specifiers?
Yes. Private method, when we use private method, we can access only within a class. And we can use the public method, we can access inside and outside of the class. And we can use protected method, we can use inside and outside of the class, but only through inheritance.
What is the difference between class and object?
Class and object. Uh, Object is a instance of a class that represent a real world entities, and the object are define the class behaviors methods, and class is a container that define methods variable.
What is abstract class?
Abstract class. Sorry, sir. Abstract class, it means
Maybe it is a part of Java at least. Okay, moving on. What is DBMS?
DBMS. Okay. DBMS stand for Database Management System, and it store data in a file format, and it store a less amount of data and store only one user.
What are constructors?
Constructor, when we use constructor, when we create a multiple object in a same method and name.
What are constraints?
Constant are basically used to specify the rule in our table, like not null, primary key, foreign key. Yes.
What is the difference between SQL and MySQL?
SQL and MySQL. SQL is basically query programming language, and it is used. It is a it is used maybe. Sorry, sir. MySQL SQL is a query programming language, and MySQL it is used to RDBMS. MySQL is a RDBMS used for SQL, and basically difference between SQL and MySQL. MySQL is a software, and SQL is a database language.
What is unique key?
Unique key. Okay, unique key. When we use unique key, we can only enter a data unique like RD.
What is foreign key?
Foreign key is a field in one table, and that are refer primary key in another table.
What is left join?
Left join. So when we use left join, return all the data in left table, and that have matching data in right table.
So what is normalization?
Normalization is the process. It enhance the data integrity and reduce the data redundancy.
What are the types of normalization?
Basically several types of normalization. First enough, second enough, third enough, fourth enough, and BC enough.
What is the use of BCNF?
Sorry, sir.
What is the difference between drop and truncate command?
Okay, basically we will use drop and truncate command for remove the data in a table. Delete command remove particular data in a table, and the truncate command delete all the data in a table.
What is trigger? Trigger in script.
Sorry, sir. Trigger.
Okay. Why do we need merge statement? Have you ever used merge statement?
Which statement?
Merge statement.
Merge. Sorry, sir. Repeat it.
Merge statement. What is the need of merge statement?
Sorry, I cannot understand this question.
So what is the difference between having clause and where clause?
Okay. Where clause, both are used to filter the data in a table. Where clause filter the data in a table format on the specified conditions, and having clause used to group based data on the specified condition.
What is promises?
Promises, basically promises used to resolve and reject and initialize promises state. And first is pending. When state is pending, then you use the pending promises, and when resolve state, then using the resolve promises, and then promises is rejected, then use the rejected promises.
What is alias command?
Basically, alias command to used to give a temporary name.
So, what is callback function?
Callback function basically define a two function, inner and outer function. In inner function, we can call outer function as an argument.
Okay. What is higher order function?
Which function?
Higher order function.
Sorry, sir.
Okay. What is synchronous and asynchronous?
Okay, asynchronous is a non-blocking code. It executed non-blocking manners like executed in one task is not depend on the other another task, and it is a asynchronous. And synchronous, it is a executed in blocking manner. In executed one task, there are depend on the other task.
Ajax.
Ajax is a mechanism. Uh, what is Ajax? Ajax is a mechanism that it is used to send and receive the uh, data from the web server, and that send and receive the data from the web server without refreshing a whole page. And by the help of Ajax, we can update the specific page of a uh, application.
What is the difference between local and global variables in SQL?
Local and local variable, we can use a specific part. We can access only inside and outside. Sorry, inside of the uh, table. And global variable we can use inside and outside of the table. They are all accessible to anywhere.
What is JSON?
Uh, Sorry, sir, Jason.
What is the use of GitHub?
GitHub. GitHub, it is a web-based platform. Basically, developer use to communicate with each other and share the repository's code. In other words, GitHub is also collaboration platform.
So, Yogendra, why do you want to switch the company?
Uh, because Riva is a developing city, there is no here is no growth. So, this is the main reason of switch the company.
What is sprockets?
Sprocket basically used to serve the assets.
What is turbolink?
Turbolink, sir, is a lightweighted, uh, textual and lightweighted Java script library, and aim to make our navigation through the web page faster.
What is the purpose of Capistrano?
The purpose of Capistrano basically used to deploy our application, Rails application.
What is resourceful routing?
Resourceful routing allow to quickly declare all the common routes by given resourceful controller. By single call, resources can uh, can declare all the necessary routes for our index, delete, index, create, new, and deploy.
What is respect?
Respect. Respect basically you respect basically used to testing our race application.
To rescue?
Rescue is a background processing job libraries.
What is mocking?
Mocking is a framework. Mocking is a framework. It is used to testing the simulate behavior for control environment.
What is encapsulation?
Encapsulation, it is a one main concept of hooks. It is a bind and hide the data together into a single unit.
What are SQL joins?
SQL join basically it is used to join the column two or more into a single new or single column.
What is the difference between has many and has one association in Rails?
Has many and has one association. Okay. Has many association we can it is used to has one to one association between two model, and has many association it is used to one to many association between two model.
What are filters in Rails?
Filters. Filters. Sorry, sir. Sorry. Filter basically used to executed after and before and around the controller actions.
Okay.
Yes.
What is rack in Ruby?
Rack is a popular task. We can use rack. We can use rack perform a common task such as running database migration and shading the database for creating simple data or test.
So again, what is your salary expectation?
There, I am looking like approx 4 to 5 LPA, but whatever the company expectation, we can discuss on it.